Blade Runner 2049 seems like it's going to be one of those big divisive films for years to come, much like the original was. 2049 already isn't doing super well at the box office, and already there's a lot of people saying that it's boring, that it's too this, that it's too that. Me personally, I loved it. If you didn't, that's fine. You're not wrong, and I'm not right. The thing with Blade Runner, both this and the original, is that it's very much open to the viewer's own enjoyment and interpretation of what's going on. I mean, to me, the original is a pretty simple sci-fi noir film about hunting replicants, where we follow a prototypical flawed detective with a drinking problem and a tendency to fall for the wrong women, in this case, falling for Rachel the replicant. There's also deeper themes to be explored, like the rogue replicants simply wanting longer lifespans and wanting to be treated like living beings. The story, though simple, centers around a lot of themes of prejudice and what it means to be human. There's also the whole idea that Deckard was a replicant all along and other bullshit, but that's just Ridley Scott's fucking personal psychosis and shit. When everyone on set disagrees with you and you have Harrison Ford pissed off at you for years for going back and re-editing a film several times to fit some new narrative that you just pulled out of your ass that you claim was always there, you're in the wrong, you delusional fuck. In Blade Runner 2049's case, I think a lot of people had this worry going in that Ridley had his claws dug too deep into this project and that he would enforce his narrative into this film as well and decide to reveal in full detail that Deckard was in fact a replicant all along. Now, thanks to Denis Villeneuve's... I'm gonna butcher his name. Good director, guys. Solid directing and great script. He didn't write it. Somebody else did. It's left more ambiguous. I mean, in my opinion, Deckard isn't a replicant. I'm not going to discuss why, because that would spoil a few of the film's little twists and turns, but I really don't think he's a replicant here, nor was he in the original film. Ridley is just a fucking kook. I feel like 2049 is a perfect companion piece to the original film. It captures the same realistic look of a very possible future. Things aren't shiny and perfect. It's raining a lot. The technology is getting old and worn down, and you can hardly tell who's even fully human anymore. Ryan Gosling plays K, a Blade Runner very much in the tone of Deckard, only in this case there's no ambiguity. He's revealed right off the bat to be a replicant who's helping the LAPD track down and retire older models. He's jaded, he's lonely, he drinks, and he's in love with a hologram. I won't say what his arc is. It's a fantastic one. The end of this film is extremely satisfying and felt like such a perfect bookend to the 1982 original. Everything from the music, the set design, the color palette, not even just the color palette either, but the way that every location has its own unique personality. You can see just how both climate and post-war battered the world has really become. Constant rain in certain areas, irradiated orange glows in others. It's fucking gorgeous and such a treat to all of your senses. Not only was the music beautiful, but this film had some of the most impressive Foley work I've ever heard in a film, and really needs to be experienced with some nice surround sound or a damn good pair of headphones. I don't really know how to end this video, so here's Rutger Hauer.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears.